Do you have goal setting shame? Meaning that you set a goal and you did not achieve it. If yes, today's video is for you. What if I tell you there is a way can forever cure this goal setting shame and truly make 2019 or whenever the next year that you decided to become the best year ever for your business and for your life. Coming up for you in this episode. It's all about empowering you to become that Christian CEO that God has called you. Hi, Kelly here. Have you ever set the business revenue goal, let's say $10,000 in the next 90 days? You were so excited and you even list down all the strategies and plans to get there. But then in the end of 90 days, you did not get it. Or have you ever set a fitness goal, say, in next 3 months, I will achieve 7% of muscle and lose a certain percentage of fat. And you hop on a lot of different diet or different exercise plan and maybe even hire personal trainers. And yet, you still did not get it. Guilty as charged, okay? Have you ever wondering sometimes there were two different people, they pursue the same goal and probably even follow the same exact action steps. One got it, one didn't. What I'm about to share with you is based on over 10 years of a coaching and consulting business and how I witnessed how some of my clients, they achieved their goals and some didn't. And when that simple shift happened inside of them, then the goal achieving it's become effortlessly. Want to know how? Let me share with you. So what we are looking at, the most outer ring, it represents the result, the outcome that we often set our goal, such as that 5 kilo you want to lose or that $10,000 revenue that you want to generate. However, that's where we just stop right there. We thought, okay, that's it. I know what I want. And then before we know it, 90 days pass by or however many days that you set your goal to that you did not get it. Sometimes we go one step further. We push one more ring in, which is the process and system. So for example, the process of you want to losing that 5 kilos, so you maybe go to look for different diet, do the different exercise programs. And for business-wise, we probably go out to purchase a lot of different programs, different courses, and maybe a lot of shining tools and so forth. But if that's the only thing we do, sooner or later that we figure that we feel so overwhelmed because now we have so much information in hand and we totally got torn. We lost the clarity and focus. Have you ever experienced that? So if you are familiar with Simon Sinek's work called Start With Why, you probably also familiar these 3 circles. So in the outcome and result is what he say about the what. Then the process or system or the means to get there is a how. The most inner circle for Simon Sinek's work is start with why. But here we are talking about start with who. It's about identity. Those are my clients who had much easier time to achieve their goals. It's they truly identify whom they want to become in the next season of their business, of their life. And let me explain this. Have you ever, try to achieve something and fail miserably and figure that it wasn't how you expected? So if you look at this diagram, the right-hand side is about time, the left-hand side representing results. So ideally, you see that blind straight arrow line towards to the upper right-hand side. That is what we hope. We hope that as the time goes, our business revenue should grow as it is. However, we all know that that is not the reality. Now you can see on the screen the squiggly line, the blue color, From the beginning, we may be able to push by our willpower, either it's a business goal or fitness goal or whatever that is, and come to the point and boom, we went down, right? And those squeaky area fall under the straight line, the black one. And that's what often happen in the reality. And that area is, I call it the valley of death or disappointment, because that's where we fail miserably. A lot of people give up right there. So how do we overcome that when we are at the point of the valley of death or valley of a disappointment? Well, let's bring that sweet circle back again. The result is just a destination. It's just a direction. Like you drive a car, you put a GPS that where you want to go, right? From point A to point B. But in order for you from point A to point B, you need to go there. You need to take action. You need to take the right action. And also when you take actions, when we hit the bump, and how can we sustain ourselves and consistently take the daily action? And that's where that we need to tap into the power of the identity. If I ask you, who are you? If you tell me that you are a pro athlete, and then my next question is, when is the last time you work out? I don't think you will tell me, well, I worked out 3 months ago. If you are pro athlete, no, that's not you. You see, when we identify who we are, the way we think and the way we act is different. It means in order to get the sustainable result and don't have the goal setting shame again, we cannot just use the what and the how. We tried that. We failed, right? Instead, we need to establish identity-based daily actions to create the true sustainable desired result. So ask yourself, if you want to lose that 5 kilo, what kind of person actually you want to become? Therefore, you want to lose that 5 kilo. If you want to generate that whatever XYZ figure of income, ask yourself, what kind of business leaders I want to become? Therefore, I will generate that kind of income. Then you will be amazed. The moment you hit obstacle, which we will, because now you embrace who you want to become. You are that person as a little bit like a result in advance. The way you think and the way you act will be very different. Let me give you another real life example to prove the point. We all know that a lot of lottery winners went back to where they were in a very short amount of time. If we look at that 3 rings again, so for those lottery winners, they got the result, they got the money, right? They also use the means, which is bought the lottery tickets, and they got the money. And why then, a lot of them actually, most of them, the statistics show that they couldn't keep that status of being wealthy because they did not become the next best version of themselves. What do you think? I know this is probably its least expected video for goal setting. However, it worked for so many of my clients, and I want it work for you as well. Share with us what is your big aha moment from this video. If you dare, can I encourage you? Share with us in the comment below whom you want to become in 2019 rather than what you want to achieve. Because what you want to achieve will become the byproduct of the whom you become. Hey, did you enjoy the video? If yes, hit the like and comment below. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now is the time to do so. Those little actions of liking, commenting, and subscribing, it serves as such a dose of a blessing to me and my team. Thank you so much for watching. I see you in the next video. Do you want to build an impactful and profitable online business which aligns with your calling, but you don't know where to get started, or you'd like to regain that clarity and momentum based on biblical principles? Let me be your guide so you can stop circling the mountains, finally build a successful business, and own the sphere of influence that you are called to. visit kellybutler.com/shine.